I've been making games for quite some time now, but I've never actually finished one. In about 5 years of game development, I abandoned more than 20 game projects. So with this devlog, I want to finally finish the game and release it on Steam. For my first game, I wanted something not content heavy, but with the interesting gameplay mechanic. I wanted to combine completely different things, so I'm not locked inside one setting and not limited by one game genre. So what's the game I'm working on? It's single-player roguelike pixel art platformer game where you play as mage with gun. Yeah, it might sound a bit strange, but that's the point. You fight monsters and get items to upgrade yourself, and I want the location themselves change with the player decisions. It can be harder or easier to play. Environment can help you to fight enemies or become your greatest enemy. It's like a roguelike experience, but with the simple twist. Not only you can change, but the world around you too. But of course, it's not the final idea, everything can change in process. I'm developing it using Unreal Engine 4 and all pixel art made in Sprite. And today I'm gonna show you about a month of progress. Welcome to the first Ruins and Memories devlog. First important task was to create a responsive movement that feels good. Left and right movement and jumping was quite simple because I've done it many times before. But it feels like it's not enough control of the movement, so I ended up creating dash mechanic. It works something like this. After you jump, when you press space again, it throws you in the left or right direction. And if you have more than one jump, it will trigger after the last one. Next step was to make character animation update system. After making state machine and cool systems that update sprites like sockets updated in 3D animation, I spent most of my time trying to make gun rotation work well, and then made simple shooting setup and created projectile with some particles and effects for it. I redesigned player character and made powerful customization system that will be helpful for changing appearance during the game. It's another big topic, but I'm gonna skip some details for today. After this, I've made gameplay parameter system. In simple words, it's just structure of some float variables and couple of functions to get and set them. I applied it everywhere, so for example, when I change move speed parameter, walk animation play rate will be changed accordingly. It's simple now to make connectable items that change your gameplay stats. Next painful task was to create true pixel perfect rendering and camera setup. How simple it can be in other engines. In Unreal it was pure nightmare to make, not least because there are absolutely zero videos and just couple of forum articles about it, so I had to do everything myself. But after hours of work, it was done. And it works on any screen resolution, luckily. Once I had some core gameplay mechanics ready, I decided to work on simpler things. Made some particles to spice up the shooting, and created small character animation when you shoot. I also created camera bounce for rooms. Pretty much all visual effects and particles you can see were made here. I also remade trail particles, and now they are more flexible and work with any entity, not just player. And puddles to spice up the fights. I also created a gun magazine system. Imagine having different bullets loaded in it, and you tactically use them in the best order. UI visualization for magazine was an interesting task, primarily because Unreal Engine for some reason renders widgets in window resolution and not the game resolution. But after some tweaking, it worked perfectly, and of course it works amazing with the parameter system I've made. Up to a certain number of bullets it expands, and then the distance between bullets decreases. I added a couple of animation and it was done. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, it wasn't everything I worked on. A lot of ideas and code was just thrown away. And I've been working on this video for a week now, so hope now I can focus on development. I also have a Discord channel. It's a bit abandoned, but if a lot of people go there, I'll do something with it. See you next time. А для тех, кто сейчас понимает меня, заходите в телегу. Ну, хотя и в Discord тоже можно. Спасибо, что досмотрел до этого момента, и увидимся здесь же.